Hey guys, this episode is powered by the Green Up Academy. If you guys are looking for courses, community, or coaching for your green industry business, we are the one-stop shop to get that done with myself and soon other green industry leaders. So if you guys are struggling, if you're at a crossroads in your business, if there's some issues you have, I had a guy this week ask about a P&L and how to read that properly. There's so many great things. Or if you're just looking for community, the Green Up Academy, guys, has been transformational for many, and it can be transformational for you. So hit us up at thegreenupacademy.com and join us. Thanks, guys.
Welcome to the Green Up Academy podcast with Alex Kirby, where we focus on helping you level up your green industry business. Whether it's marketing, finance, employees, or strategy, we talk about everything on this show to help you apply it to your business and change your family and company's future for decades to come. Here's your host, Alex Kirby.
Guys, what's up? Alex here, the Green Up Academy podcast, where we help you level up your green industry business, whether it's marketing, finance, business, employees talks, anything in between. We talk about how to help you level up, man. It's about going from here to here, just one step each time, and that's what we do here on the podcast. Today's episode, I'm going to be talking about one thing, and I hope you guys hear what I have to say about it. If you're mowing, if you're doing invoicing, if you're driving to go get Pizza Hut, whatever you're doing, give this a listen. We're going to be talking about what our crew community program is through the Green Up Academy. I know I've had a lot of questions lately on what it is and how can I be involved and why. I'm going to answer all those, and we're also going to talk about just how moving it has been for the first core group we've had. We've had 10, 11 guys in this first group, and it has been some of the most powerful Zoom calls I've ever been a part of. Life change, business change, marriage change, just the whole 9 yards. So I'm going to talk about crew here, guys, and hopefully you guys sign up for our interest meeting. We're going to do a free call with me, interest meeting, here in a couple weeks. And so we want you to sign up for that free thing to see if it'd be a good fit for you. I'm telling you guys, the thing that was key to my business was being around people who have been there, done that, and then also those who can encourage me. So I'm going to talk about that. Let's dive in. Well, what's going on, everybody? Alex here from the Green Up Academy podcast in our studio here in Columbia, South Carolina, sponsored by Chick-fil-A and Carhartt. This episode's brought to you by both. It's actually not, but that'd be so cool. So Chick-fil-A, I'm your number one supporter. I have over 10,000 points on the Chick-fil-A app. That's gotta mean something. So, and I also love Carhartt. I love the way it's durable yet stylish. So I wear it. So if you guys want to sponsor the podcast for $20,000 an episode, we are down. We're super down for that. As I said in the intro, guys, we're gonna be talking about the crew community through our Green Up Academy today. What it is, why you should be a part. What do we do? What are some of the features? What are some of the plans for it? Since it's new, it's kind of evolving. We've got some really special things coming down the pipeline. But first off, I want to talk about a couple things. One, right before I aired this, I just saw where Joe Biden and Donald Trump are probably going to debate in mid-June. So that's pretty crazy. If you haven't been following politics, good for you. Who wants to be following politics right now? Nobody. It's absolutely atrocious, the situation we're in. I am absolutely I'm not even going to say Republican, but like libertarian conservative is where I land. So you know where I don't land. That's Joe Biden's side, and I'll leave my Trump thoughts for another time. Not a typical talk on that side for me, but Joe Biden is the worst president we've ever had. So it's pretty fair to say. But so that's crazy. And then if you guys are big into Robinhood, the app where you can buy stocks, GameStop and AMC had another run the other day. So to give y'all a fun, it's so silly. It's meme stocks. It's literally a game for people. I just noticed here a few minutes ago that they are down tremendously today. Let me look one more time. It's pretty crazy how they fluctuate. Yeah, they're down 30 and 20% because it's literally a fake thing. So that's crazy. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about just really quickly and briefly, about what our crew program is. I've getting a lot of several handful of questions on, hey, I want to do that. What exactly does it look like? What it is? And so I want to answer those. The main thing is here at the Green Up Academy, we believe in the 3 C's: courses, coaching, and community. Our courses right now are all free as long as you sign up with a free account. You guys should know that. If you don't know that, literally go make one at the greenupacademypodcast.com. No? Green Up Academy. I said podcast, didn't I? greenupacademy.com. You guys can literally get it free. And it's funny because I was just seeing a post last night where people were giving one of my friends, listeners, I think, Mr. Singer, Corey Singer, was like hating on a guy online. I'm not going to say his name. He's a young guy who's trying to sell courses and stuff, and he has no idea what he's doing. And so it gives like a lot of us a bad rep. For me, that's why we do our courses for free, because we don't want you guys thinking that we're out here to try to money grab anybody. We're not. We love, obviously, there's things that we need to do to be able to produce this podcast, pay for our employees and stuff like that. We have, people that spend 15, 20 hours a week, 2 individuals, so a full-time person right now that does just Green Up Academy stuff. So it's not cheap. I put it all together, but we do it because we love you guys. We want to see you grow. We want to see you go next level and experience life-changing your business. That's why we do this. So courses are free. Now, our crew membership is a really cool part for community. And here's what it looks like, okay? I'm a big believer in you're only as good as the people that you surround yourself with. I'm a huge believer in that. I don't think that there's gurus that do it all by themselves. I don't believe that I'm smarter than everybody or you're smarter than everybody and you don't need anybody. I think we all need each other. In the Bible, when it comes to Christians, we talk about the body of Christ, where the finger needs the hand needs the arm needs the body to function. I think it's the exact same in business. You need friends, mentors, colleagues, random people that you meet to help you learn and grow. And so what we do through the Green Up Academy is the crew. And so what that is it's $159 a month. And what we do is we do 2 bi-weekly calls that are very long form, about an hour and a half. They're after hours, so your kids are in bed and you're not. I know you all are in the field most of the time working, so they're at nighttime. Right now we only have 1, but we're about to form a second group. And so we're going to have one group that's more cruise focused. So if you have 5 or more employees, that'll be a good fit for you, or maybe 4 or 5 employees. And then if you're less than that, it'll be a good fit for you. Right now, I lead all the groups. So I'm the teacher, the narrator, the kind of moderator, if you will. But we plan on adding some more coaches and moderators in the future. So it's really, really cool, guys. I mean, the stories from the crew calls by themselves have been just like life-changing. We've had guys crying, talking about breakthrough in their business, going from part-time to full-time because of the things they've learned. We have guys, we're talking about each month we have a subject. So this month is finance. Last month was employees, and the month before was marketing. So guys are getting tangible physical trainings and talks on how to make their business better. That's what I love about it is you can take the crew call and apply it directly to your business and be like, I can do this tomorrow. I can change my business tomorrow. I don't have to wait. And then, hey guys, this episode is brought to you by Jobber. If you guys do not use or have not heard of Jobber, it is the leading CRM in the green industry and really the home and service and trades businesses, period. I mean, they are just incredible for all of your needs for quoting, invoicing, scheduling, routing. I mean, it can do it all, guys. It's really, really important in today's day and age for you to be able to contact your customers. It has a portal for your customers to see requests, ask for requests, approve quotes. So it's just so good to use the CRM, and it's very affordable. They have different plans for different places in your business. So if you guys are looking to try out a CRM and you're sick of doing pen and paper, you might not even be doing pen and paper. You might be on another software that's just not meeting all the needs that you hoped, and you're just kind of making it work. Y'all check out Jobber. We've got 20% off your first 6 months with our link. And also, and you get a free trial for a couple weeks as well. So make sure you guys check out Jobber. Please go and click it. It literally takes no time to just sign up and fiddle around and mess with it. You're not gonna regret it. I ran my multi-million-dollar company off of it for 5 years, and it was a breeze. And our crew leaders loved it. So you guys go check it out and tell me what you think. Thanks, guys. we do a really cool thing where we use an app called Voxer, and it's a community. We have a group chat. We discuss business questions, comments. I just got one from one of our members, John, who was talking about how swamped he is with work, and he got an opportunity to bid a 4,000 yard mulch HOA, and he was asking me about subbing it out and stuff like that. So we talk real questions, pricing, bidding, all that stuff, and it's really, really fun. So it's a very affordable price, and lastly, you get access to me. So we call it the Take 5, and that is if you need to call me or message me and get on the phone with me for 5 minutes or less or 10 minutes, I'm not really counting. You can message me and I'll get back to you and be like, yeah, I'll give you a call. So you have access to me to get in my head, and I'm not saying I'm some guru, but you guys know I have a lot of experience at over 100 employees, multi-million-dollar company, and I've talked with the best people in the world in the lawn and landscape industry. So I have a lot to hopefully give you. I can't give more than I have. I didn't run a $10 million company. We were headed that direction, but I wanted to focus on this. So huge benefits. We also have a couple more things coming in the pipeline. We're going to start having monthly guests, have like a webinar expert thing. We've kind of paused on that, trying to figure that out because I do a lot of the webinar stuff through the podcast for ourselves. So we're going to end up having some guest stuff, and I'll share a couple more things coming down the line for the crew. But what I want to do is I really want you guys just to give it a chance. So we're going to have an interest call in a couple weeks. We're going to put the link here in this show notes. We're going to put the link in our Shoreby, which is our link tree on Instagram, or you can sign up just by emailing me at alex@thegreenupacademypodcast.com. That's alex@thegreenupacademypodcast.com. You can sign up anytime through that. You can just say, I want to be in the interest call. We're going to get in there. I'm going to do kind of a simulation crew call, talk about what it's going to look like. And guys, I can't stress enough, like when I first started my business, and I'm sure many of you, if you guys haven't watched the past episodes lately, you should. There have been some really good calls with Dustin Penley, who's been in business 20 years. We had the Freeman brothers, who were brand new, but doing $700,000 in revenue. We're going to keep going with this. My wife's episode is it going to be out already or coming out after this? My wife and I just did an interview, where you can hear from, her perspective to hopefully share with your spouse what it's like being the wife of someone who owns a business. I think that's a challenge that I've talked to a lot of guys lately, is their wives just don't quite understand what they're going through. And so my wife totally does. She's been a saint and a superhero the whole time. So, the crew is a really, really awesome tool. I mean, to be a part of life change is not normal. Like, it's not a part of life. Like, a lot of us just go through the motions of life, but I want to see your life change, and I know crew can do that for you. So really want you to join that and join our community there. Like, I don't know if a lot of you guys go to church, but one of my favorite things about our church is our church is pretty big. We have about 800 adults and 200 kids on a Sunday, consistently. And I'd say about 400 or 500 of that is like diehards. We're there all the time. And one of the best things about church is I know that these people will always have my back, whether I did something right, I did something wrong. I've got a core group of friends at church, and I've got a greater circle that if I said, hey, I need to bring my kids and drop them off to you, I've got to go do something. There's no questions asked. We're trying to create that same dynamic through the green industry. It's an industry where there's always been a lot of camaraderie, but not a lot of community. So that there's a lot of excitement. We go to Equip and we're like, man, this is awesome. You're awesome. Let's talk about lawns. But there's not a lot of community, which is I care about you as a person, as a business owner, as a husband. That's what I care about. I want to see you succeed in business and grow your profits, grow your team. We're going to be focused on that, but not at the expense of losing everything else. Yesterday, Mac, I don't know if you saw this, Rory McIlroy, who is the arguably top 4 golfer in the world right now, he just won this weekend. He won $4 million this weekend in Charlotte at their tournament. Announced he's getting divorced from his wife after 7 years, and they have a daughter named Poppy. And I was thinking a lot about him last night because this is a guy who has made $400 million playing golf. He's the best in the world. He's from Ireland, so he's very famous overseas and here. But guess what? He lost the most important thing. He lost his family. And so, what is it worth? The Bible says, what is a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? And I think we're seeing a lot of that. And on Rory McIlroy's scale, forget that. Okay. Like that's crazy. But on your scale, what is it to gain 2 more crews if you lose your soul? What is it to gain 50,000 more in profit if you lose your soul? So through the crew, we help each other stay balanced. We hold each other accountable. We encourage one another, and we point forward and help each other do that. So guys, I really, really, really ask that you just give it a chance. Come to the interest meeting, literally free. And it's not about that. If you need a scholarship, if you don't think that you can afford to be a part of the crew, there's a conversation to be had there about a scholarship. I can waive it for a time being. Again, it's really about us growing. I really want to get this to 3 groups as soon as we can. Newer companies to companies that are in the middle of transition to bigger and then larger. That's really a goal for me. And we just really want to see you grow. So if you guys can go and sign up for that right now while you're listening, that would be tremendous. I would really appreciate that. The last thing I want to say, kind of wrap this up, is stop waiting for your business to change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. If you think every year you just grinding and hustling is going to do something different, guess what? It's not. If you've been waiting for that website or waiting to hire that first employee or waiting to pay off this debt, you're going to be waiting, man. And it's going to be another thing. Another waiting comes around. Another, truck that breaks down, another mower. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You got to do something different in your business. You got to get that mentor. You got to go join this group. You got to go to church. You got to ask your wife for forgiveness. Do something different today that can change your today. Okay. Stop running the same race and expecting a different path. You've been running the same one. One of the best analogies God ever gave me is when I came to Christ. I grew up in the church, but I never gave my life to Christ. There's a very big difference. I definitely believed in God, but I didn't give my life to him. And I went to a Bible study my second week of sophomore year of college, and the guy was talking about following Jesus. And it clicked to me while he was talking. The analogy that the Lord put in my spirit for me to give my life to him was, I've been running on a treadmill really, really hard my whole life, sweating, getting in good shape, looking like the part, looking like I know what I'm doing. And then I get off the treadmill and I'm in the same spot I've always been. I wasn't going anywhere. I looked the part. I looked tired. I looked like I'm in training, but I ain't gone anywhere. And so I gave my life to Christ that night. I think a lot of business owners are the same way. You look like you've been buying trucks and wraps and hiring people, blah, 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 but your business has never gotten better. The culture's never gotten better. Your work-life balance has never gotten better. Your profit and loss has never gotten better. Your way you view your business has never gotten better. Maybe even you're angry about it because you've been working 80 hours and you're pissed. So the crew is our antidote to start getting you in our ecosystem so that we can have, with me and others, have conversations that change your business's future, change your life. So love to have you guys. Make sure you go and fill out our interest form through Instagram or in the show notes here, or email me to sign up for our interest meeting. It's going to be the week of June 3rd. So I'm going to call it June 5th at 9:30 at night. June 5th at 9:30 at night is going to be our free interest meeting for the crew. Now make sure you sign up. Love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, producer Mac, and everyone else here at the Green Up Academy. We love you guys. We want to see you win. Go out there, level up, mow, grow, and do your thing. See you next time. Alex. Guys, we are officially launching our rebrand from Pure Marketing Agency to Backbone Creative here at the beginning of June. And we are a full-service agency focused on blue-collar and what we call backbone businesses that are the backbone of their industries, communities, and their employees. So if you are looking for a website, if you've been holding on and maybe renting your website, paying a monthly fee, and if you don't pay it, then they take it away. We've got website packages. We've got full-service marketing packages that come with social media management, Google Ads management, reviews, email marketing, you name it. We do it all to help you do one thing. That's grow your business, get more customers, grow your profits and revenue, and tell your story to more people. So make sure you hit us up. Literally free quote, free audits of your websites, all that stuff. We're not pressuring you to do anything, but we know where our results come from, and they're really, really strong. So make sure you hit us up. Backbone Creative, guys. You can hit us up through Instagram, website. It's going to be launching in a couple weeks. So you can email me at alex@backbonecreativecode.com. That'd be the best place or currently you can keep using our current website. But you're going to like the new rebrand, I hope, and can't wait to show you guys. Thanks.